Om Namah Shivaya, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. This is Veronica, and this is where I pull back the galactic veil so that we may see with greater clarity. I hope that you're having an amazing day out there, wherever you are. I want to first, before I begin, thank the new subscribers and all of the viewers of the channel. You are protected under the wings of Archangel Michael. First and foremost, I just have to say that. There is something funny in the air today, and I have been seeing a lot of interesting synchronicities during my day-to-day over the past several days, and I just gotta say, the heat is on. It's on the streets, shielding in winter. I've also been feeling like it's already winter time, which is interesting. So, sacral chakra, okay, creative. This could be saying that you need to start planning for what you're going to be doing in the winter time. Like you could be planning for your holiday season. This card feels right. Sacral chakra and air. Yeah, it's like you have to communicate what it is that you want to do specifically. It's a funny theme that's been coming up recently as well. This one, third eye chakra. Okay. You're going to have an idea on what you see yourself participating in. It's like if you're having analysis paralysis and you're trying to shield yourself from having a bad time, in general, you need to stop and think, where can I remain in the present? Where should I place myself so that I can remain completely in the present and express my full creative essence instead of direction? Yeah, not knowing which direction to turn. And this card too, phases. This is a good sign for whoever is reading this is, because that era of your life is phasing itself out, where you feel like you're stuck protecting yourself, or that you can't, or that you're not seen for who you are. Stardust at the bottom. You're really special. You're a really special individual, whoever you are. Yeah, I just feel like this is your slow season, and even though the wintertime is cold and you can't really run around in shorts comfortably, at least, you're still going to, let's see, Seven of Wands in reverse, the Valor card. You'll be able to navigate your way through this challenging time for sure, because you're able to see when somebody doesn't have the best intentions towards you. And sure, that might make you clam up a little bit, but that's a perfectly normal response. It's normal to want to protect yourself from, something that could possibly hurt you. The sun. Winter and the sun. Wow. So the winter solstice might be an important time for you. Prince of Cups. Similar to King of Cups energy on the sacral chakra. Yeah, this could be a love interest coming in the winter time. And it will be something that energizes you instead of takes from you. And that's when you know that it will be correct for you. Now, just keep in mind that in the beginning of a new relationship, the Prince of Cups and the Moon. In the beginning of the relationship, you don't know a person's true intentions. And the goodness that you feel is not always their energy. You could associate the goodness that you feel with them being a good person, but in reality, it's like this endorphin dump that you could project onto that other person to paint them in a good light. But sometimes that's where we can trip ourselves up because we don't have our eyes wide open. The Four of Wands, completion on the third eye chakra. The person for you who's coming in the winter time is not going to try to energetically trick you in that way. Like, they're going to show up as their full authentic self. This one. Three of Cups in reverse with completion. Yeah, I can sense that in the past they had been burned, or perhaps you had been burned through, you know, other people celebrating without you maybe. But that's exactly what is being phased out, is like, this is now your time in the sun. And you no longer have to feel like you need to shield yourself from anything because you're so bright that you illuminate the shadows of other people. And yeah, the devil in reverse. You can point out the devil in the room and there's like just literally no shadow for him to hide in. You expose all of the shadows and identify which path is correct for you. You're very intuitive also. This one. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Cruelty in reverse. Yeah, this is an amazing sign. And the Emperor at the bottom. There's a good role model in your life who is looking out for you and almost giving you like a guide on how you can navigate through these waters of mystery. The moon coming out with air is so interesting to me because, like, the moon represents water. Water represents your emotions. And air represents how you communicate. So it's like how you communicate your emotions. This Prince of Cups who's coming in is going to be able to communicate their needs very effectively and like how their needs tie in with their emotions. And I'm getting that he's going to show you how to do that too. So just stay open and teachable and, you know, keep your eyes on God. I kept hearing that phrase all morning, is just like, as I was sensing into the collective energy and felt this high anxiety, analysis paralysis, overthinking energy. I mean, I'm able to keep myself outside of that type of a container so that it doesn't wash over me. But if you find yourself being washed over by this energy that's causing you to keep your guard up and stay like in hermit mode almost, you're being asked to come out of hermit mode so that you can shine your light and expose things that, you know, might have otherwise gone under the radar to someone who's not as emotionally intuitive and in tune as you. Let's get some more tarot. So far, this reading is really interesting. I'm feeling a lot of really positive energy around where you will eventually land. You know, you might feel like you're skydiving, I win. Like a mountain climbing, I win. What's this? Ace of Cups in reverse on Seven of Wands in reverse, valor and shielding. I sense that you are a person who overgives in order to feel like you're contributing to a situation. It's like you made up your mind on which direction to move into, and you're choosing yourself this time. Like, you're choosing the sun. You're choosing to do things that light you up instead of giving, and not receiving anything in return. That's why this cup is upside down. It's like you've been pouring your cup into other people. Oh, this might be too many cards, but I like to scry anyway. Do a little light housekeeping. Me too. Yeah, there's too many, but let's see what they are. 7 of Wands again, but this time it's in the upright. So this is like fighting, feeling like you're up against a lot, like you're defending the higher ground here. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is like, it's like somebody really lazy and covetous, honestly. So it could feel like there's somebody in your life who, Knight of Cups in the upright, there's a lot of cups out here. This is a lot of emotions that's just being shared. And I'm getting that this Knight of Cups energy, it could be you, you know, standing up for what you truly believe in inside your heart against this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, who is just like set in their ways and moves quite slowly. Okay, the 6 of Wands in reverse. Usually it's representing like fanfare and returning from war and being celebrated for something. In reverse, it's like you have nothing that you can celebrate with this person because your interactions have just been like bickering back and forth, or I don't know what I'm getting here with this person you're twisted up with. Yeah, the Lovers and the Queen of Cups. You are just so far out of their league, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's like literally a no contest. And what's here? The King of Cups. Queen of Cups and the King of Cups coming out together after the Lovers. Yeah, just stay in whatever brings you joy and fills your cup up, because there's going to be a King of Cups that comes in who also sees your worth, and they're going to pick you. Like, if you're worried about missing out on something because somebody has a lukewarm attitude about you being a part of their life, you're gonna be able to identify that really quickly, because you can spot somebody's, I just heard sour intentions, which is a very interesting word combination. I don't often say that. Sour intentions, like maybe it leaves a really sour taste in your mouth, but you're putting that behind you, and you're able to rest better without constantly giving yourself to this other individual. Yeah. Three of Cups, but now it's upright. You've officially filled your cup. Maybe you're spending more time with friends, or maybe you have like a brotherhood or a sisterhood of people who you regularly go to recharge your cup. The 6 of Swords in reverse, this usually symbolizes a safe passage and moving on safely to the next stage or the next thing or physical relocation. But honestly with this, I'm getting that you're done kind of running around or always being the one who is in transit. This coming out with completion in the third eye chakra, you see where you've been overextending yourself and where you do need to take a step back and take a more relaxed approach with yourself. And I'm hearing that you're also giving yourself a lot more grace. And within that grace, you're finding a slower approach to things. Maybe with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, like they were trying to show you a slower way of things, and it was stressing you out because you're a person who wants to be like always on the go. And Nine of Swords coming out, the worry card with the Three of Cups in reverse, abundance in reverse, and present. Yeah, again, it's like you're stressing yourself out to the point where you're just overthinking and you're stuck in this mind maze that prevents you from moving forward and completing things that you need to complete, completing your goals. I'm just really getting a lot of stagnation here. I like this card. Knight of Swords in reverse on the Devil in reverse and direction. Yeah. There's too much information for you to process for you to move forward. It's like you're spreading yourself too thin among friend groups or something. Or you're giving into temptation on certain things or in certain areas, and it's preventing you from having enough time to complete XYZ. Four of Wands again in the upright. This is good. This is good because the reason why you've been going through this is because you know that this new beginning, whatever is coming for you, is coming fast. So it's like, you know that you're just in this like short holding period of time. It's like this liminal space in between like your old life and your new life. And you're just, you're coming up as the Empress. You just need to maintain this Empress energy. And once the new season for you begins, you'll just step right into your winning season, into your celebration, into your abundance. You'll be able to rest as much as you need to. Like, it's just very good. It's very, very good. Very good. I want this deck. Wait, this was the first one I used. How interesting. How interesting is it that you might feel like there are still things that you need to tend to, or that it has been left unsaid, and maybe that is why you're up at night worrying about XYZ, but you really, I'm getting that you have nothing to worry about. At the end of the day, like if you can take a bird's eye view, like a bird's eye perspective of all of the things that is going on around you, Kether. Because God Most High has got your back. You are held as a daughter or son in the ray of pure Christ energy. That's beautiful. Not only should you be filling your cup with this godlike love, this unconditional love and light from our Stargate, all you have to do is be in the sun and your cup will fill, and you can allow this light to be your shield. You don't have to be tense. Kether and Earth. Wow. By you pulling this energy into yourself from the sun and grounding it into the earth, you are not only healing yourself and your body at a faster rate because of the molecular, from the sun. It's exactly what I was like. Because of the sun activating your cells, you're activating the cells in the planet. You are directly linked, and you are being asked to rest in the sun and recharge what it is that your body wants to passionately move forward in. It's you going within. Jupiter. The Sun and Jupiter. Ooh. This is just going to bring you so much joy. And it might feel like a slow process, but it's supposed to be right now. Like, you're supposed to learn how to slow yourself down. And in an age where we are conditioned to move through things as quickly as possible, and they push you through the school systems, and they give you, like, what, 4 minutes to go from point A to point B, and, you know, they just teach you how to be existing in this stressed out drill sergeant type of environment. Element of fire, you're transmuting this exact energy within your body into something that allows you to move with more ease. Like, you're protected, and you can move like you're protected. You don't have to move like you're under surveillance was the word that came to mind. Hod, divine glory, an element of fire. Yeah, your angel team is on your side. Octagram on the bottom. I'm going to pick up, let's see, here's one. The hexagram, 6-pointed star. And Taurus. Earth. Isis and Nana energy. Hod represents Mercury on the Tree of Life. So we have angelic fire and divine glory through knowledge, truly. It's like the more you know about how to integrate yourself more into the light, the physical light of the sun, and how it loops you in with your destiny on this planet. But it's tied directly in with the above and the below. It's activating this energetic bubble that's around your body, your auric field, and being able to create the shapes with your body and see it activate in your arc space around you. And in doing so, you alter the physical space that other people interact with, because this is crazy. It's like you are this giver of light through frequency, through your inner sun. And when you recreate specific shapes or geometry with your body, you alter the structure of other objects' auric field that they contain, no matter how low vibrational or slow vibrational is the word that came to mind. Like Taurus, it is Mother Earth. It is the earth, dirt, rocks, minerals, and the foundation and structure of which the pillars of eternity are crafted upon. And so with you accessing this pillar of light within your core, it's your spine, it's your inner Kundalini force. I'm just kind of getting that you needed this interaction with this other person just so that you could recognize how powerful you truly are and how strong of a loving gift that you carry. And this loving gift is not something that one person is meant to behold. It's something that you're meant to share with tons of other people. And that doesn't mean that you won't have that one love who sees your value because you will, and you're going to. Like, this reading confirmed it with this sidebar reading here, out here with the Queen and King of Cups. Like, you're gonna find your perfect match, and they're going to keep you in Empress energy, which is exactly where you're meant to be. This is just showing you that, like, your story leading up to this point showed you that you can experience this type of divine godly love through loads of different people, friends, family, siblings. Like, I'm getting third house things with Gemini. And it's all going to be, like, really close to home. It's going to just feel just so down to earth and complete for you. You'll be around your tribe, and it's people who have been around you for forever. Jupiter's showing that the tribe is expanding. Look for this to happen for you in the winter time. You'll have something happen around then. I'm feeling called to get, like, at least one of these. Whatever falls, falls. You'll know that you're ready for this type of a connection whenever you feel happy being within your vibe tribe. I'm getting, like, It will happen. It will happen, my child. These two. Eagle, guide, and rainbow transition. Allow this transition to guide you in ways that you might be too close to seeing the progress. It's like home, okay? Home at the bottom. And infinite stars. Yeah, you don't have to go far to experience God in your life. In fact, it's happening in your home right now. You just need the fresh eyes to see it for what it is. So, like, if you need to go out for a drive or something, or just, you know, take a breather, take a 5-minute Candy Crush break in the bathroom, so you can come back to the situation with fresh eyes and an open heart, a teachable open heart. Allow yourself to let the children teach you what it is that they need more of. They need to experience more of something, more joy, more time in the sunshine, more outside time. Yeah, go for a walk, go for a hike if you can, or just sit by a river. Watch the moon. There is moon transits happening. There's moon transits happening in 2 days, I believe. 20th, 21st. I believe that's accurate. New moon in Libra. New moon in Libra. Time for new beginnings. Time for a restart in the relationship sector. Most specifically, it's like you are setting some serious boundaries that will allow you to navigate every situation with more heart and more soul. It's like you're going to flourish. It's a moonflower that flourishes under the dark moon. Another thing happening is comet, what is it, C2 Swan, is reaching its closest point to the Earth. Is that what's happening in 2 days? It's like a very sequential event. But with the Swan event happening, I feel called to share this, and I'm okay with it being an incorrect prophecy, but something that I saw happening was one of these comets colliding with another one or colliding with some sort of space debris and creating this chain reaction event that caused a stream of space debris to flow past our sun and Earth, like flow in between, causing this blackout event. And I hope that I'm wrong, but in case I'm not, make sure that you prepare to have, you know, drinkable water and things to feed your family with, or make some sort of a plan about that, and not to sound extremist or anything like that, but this is some information that's been channeling in through for the past few days, and you know, Spirit is just now giving me the green light to access the rest of this information. I'm gonna go ahead and get one more layer of cards out here, you know, in light of that information. Spirit, what is it that we can do give us some uplifting words of encouragement, please? Scorpio, I transform. It came in reverse. So it could be that you are still in the process of transforming, or rather this process is in the works. 6th house routine. Scorpio in the 6th. That would make you a Gemini rising. And this is honestly asking you to look at your habits, your addictive habits. Libra, I balance in reverse. Yeah, in the sun. This is highlighting where it is that you may trip yourself up unknowingly. It's where you revisit the same emotional triggers over and over again, and it's coming up again now for you, whatever this emotional trigger is, for you to look at specifically and balance it out. Uranus, genius. You're gonna have a really genius idea. Jupiter and Uranus together, by the way, that's like huge energy. That is a gigantic lightning bolt. It's also on the moon, by the way, and the air element. I kind of love that. You're going to be assisted by somebody who you look up to and has really good advice, to the point where 8th house endings and beginnings. It's going to allow you to move on from this past energy and this past sector of your life of over-analyzing everything. I analyze. You're going to stop over-analyzing things and just be able to feel comfortable in the moment. Scorpio, the scorpion with the stinger tail has that reaction, or it tends to. So maybe that was something that you used to do whenever you would overanalyze things and get stuck in your Mercury mind. And if you identify with somebody who has, you know, who works with Egyptian pantheon, Thoth could be extremely significant to you. Because he's here on this card. You could have some heavy Virgo placements. You could be a Virgo sun. You could have a Jupiter Virgo in the 8th house like me. It's funny. I'm just laughing because, yeah, you could be a Libra sun. You could have a Scorpio moon. You could be any zodiac sign, right? You could be a Taurus. You could have a Venus in Taurus. Grand Cross Provoker. In reverse. I mean, that's a really good sign too. This card also wants 10th house, the world, and Sagittarius. I see the world. You see the grand working of things. And so does this other person who's coming in to be your guide and just kind of hold the torch for you if you stumble. Because they've been through a lot of endings and beginnings and just want to see you succeed and be happy in general. They want to see you be the best person you can be. This could be an ancestor on the other side who just always looked out for you, and you always looked up to them because of it. Because they showed you what was most important, which was protecting the ones who you love, and maybe you felt like you had to adopt that trait of being a protector, but that wasn't your burden to carry. I'm hearing that wasn't your cross to carry, and that you can shine in the sun because you are protected and safe. And your mind doesn't have to be in overdrive. So once you're able to relax and feel more comfortable, instead of feeling like your nervous system is super on edge all the time, you'll be able to see a much quicker transition into this type of home frequency, into being your own home and attracting a proper home into your reality. So I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope that you liked it. Press the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to my channel. Excuse me. Yeah. I hope that you find some wisdom bubbling up to the surface and that you have an amazing rest of your day. Om Namah Shivaya, my friends. Bye-bye.